Looking for tickets to the hottest shows, games, and events? Ticket Liquidator is your one-stop shop for great prices, no hassles, and guaranteed tickets. Since 2003, we've been connecting buyers and sellers, providing access to sold-out events at prices lower than most secondary market options. Whether it's sports, theater, or concerts, our massive nationwide network ensures you get the tickets you want, guaranteed. For the best seats at the biggest events, start with Ticket Liquidator today at ticketliquidator.com. That's TICKETLIQUIDATOR.com. Ticket Liquidator.
Farmhounds offers natural treats and chews made with quality products that support family farms, regenerative agriculture, and humane farming practices. Give your dog the best with wholesome, organic ingredients that promote health and happiness. Shop now at farmhounds.com.
This is a Rogue Media Network podcast.
Through the night, deep in the heart of Texas, the trailer park is nice and dark. Deep in the heart of Texas, that drinks his brew and he spits his chew. Deep in the heart of Texas, the TV blares but no one cares. Deep in the heart of Texas, here we go.
All right, everybody. Welcome to Blah, a King of the Hill rewatch podcast, and I'm Rusty. And as you can see, it is just me, just Rusty. Mike's got some stuff going on, so I told him that I would hold down the fort this week, as he has done many times for me. So you just get me. And there's a couple of things I guess I'm going to talk about, or one thing specifically. I had a YouTube video that I was going to watch with you guys. It is a real short one. It's like a minute and a half long, but it's called Propane Genesis Evangelion King of the Hill. So it's like an anime opening for King of the Hill. It's like some fan created anime opening. What's up, Luke, Wimatanye, Arthur? And also, if there's anything else that you guys want to talk about while I'm live streaming, just feel free to ramble on in the chat and I'll chat with y'all. This is just a real loose format. Since Mike's out, this is going to be the fill-in for the Monday episode. So it's really just me hanging out with the live chat on YouTube. So for all of our audio listeners, you got to get on our YouTube, youtube.com/@Bois, BWAAAKOTH. We hang out every Sunday, or try to, or Saturday, or whenever it is that we go live. If you hit that notification bell, you can catch us for sure. Remember, anybody, we're on all social medias, BWAAAKOTH. Also, I wanted to share, if Luke doesn't mind, I'm going to share a picture that Luke sent in. Luke sent me a picture of what looks like his car. I imagine it is his car, because only a fan of our show would do something like this to their vehicle. So let me pull this up really fast here, if I can do it fast. But yeah, so earlier this week, Luke sent me a picture of his car, and it had a license plate that I thought you guys would find pretty gosh darn interesting, because I thought it was great. I was really, really impressed. What's up, Cody? My buddy Cody there in the chat. What's up, man? Yeah. Yeah, so let me switch over here, see if this scene stuff works. I haven't streamed in a while. Let's see. There you go. There's our buddy Luke, and there is his license plate. Blah. Right out of Iowa. All right, Luke. Thumbs up for that, bud. We appreciate that. That's pretty awesome, man. That was pretty cool. Yeah, Iowa up north, man, up there in the cold Midwest. But yeah, we appreciate you sending that in, man. That's pretty awesome that you got that license plate. Yeah, no, we think that's cool. If there's anything that you guys have that's King of the Hill related in y'all's world and y'all want us to share it, send it to us and we'll make sure to get that up. KOTH Goat says, blah, deal, blah. We'll do that. So I'm gonna go ahead and show this quick video of the Propane Genesis Evangelion. And then after that, I really don't have a lot planned. What's up, Mr. Z? I really don't have a lot planned. This was just an impromptu thing. We weren't going to do anything, but like I said, I told Mike that I only felt right that I did something solo myself as well, because Mike has always held down the fort for us whenever I've not been able to record. And this is Mike's first missed episode. So I've missed more than Mike, and this is Mike's first missed episode. So I felt like an obligation to the show to continue on even without Mike for one week, because yeah, I'll give Mike your best wishes, everybody. It's nothing, concerning or super serious. It's just, life happens. Adult children that should be adults but aren't adults, more like children. So he's just got stuff that he's got going on, and we'll look at that. But we'll jump into this quick little video. And actually, if you guys have any other videos that are King of the Hill related that you want to share while I'm doing this, I'll gladly play them as well. And we could just watch a couple of YouTube videos together and hang out for the next 20-30 minutes or so. I probably won't go an hour unless we just get to going. But hey, Jordan. Yep, I'll let Mike know everybody sends his love for sure. As soon as I'm done with the live stream, I'll make sure to shoot him a text. Again, I want to thank Mike, and I want to thank Mason as well for always holding the fort down, even when I haven't been able to make it, because I've had more life things. I've got younger kids and stuff like that. So when life happens, it hits me a little differently. But I'll definitely let Mike know, and we're gonna watch this. Oh, well, thank you. I appreciate it. Yeah, well, I'm excited to be here. It's kind of weird to do this solo from home, like produce the show. I do stream, I stream, so it's kind of different because I'm not like representing myself. I'm representing Bois in this format. And when I stream, it's just me playing a game or something that I'm super interested about. So it's real easy for me to sit and rant for 40 minutes or more than 40 minutes. If Nub, Cody, and Chad is a IRL friend of mine, and he knows, like, I've done 12-hour streams where I just talk for 12 straight hours while I'm playing games. Like, I could do things like that, but it's a little different when I know that there's people that are going to be listening to this on Spotify as well, wondering what the hell was going on. So I appreciate everybody that's listening to us on audio, and I appreciate everybody that's hanging out in the live chat. I really, really implore everybody that does listen to us in audio, if you're ever able to, come hang out in the live chat sometimes with us. I think you'd have a lot of fun. We have pretty much always these days, we have Luke, we have Artie, we have Jordan, my buddy Cody stops by every now and again. We have Mr. Z. We're getting to where we have like a regular group of people that are hanging out every week, and would love to add to that. And we interact as much as we can with that. And I know that for audio only listeners, it's probably kind of like, oh, well, who are they talking to, or what are they talking about? Well, if you're ever curious, that's what we're doing, and that's where we're at. So if you guys just want to ever check us out, just remember youtube.com at BWAAAKOTH. I'm gonna go ahead and press play on this, and then I'll talk about it a little bit as I go along with it, and I'll pause it and stuff like that. And I don't know any of the references. I don't know anything about anime, but I know that this is supposed to be a pretty good video. I can't remember who suggested it to me. Somebody suggested it to me. Let's see. Somebody suggested it to me on Instagram over the week, because you guys are just awesome about interacting with us for sure. You guys interact with us so good and so often. I don't know who exactly or where it got sent to me at. So I'm not gonna sit here for 20 minutes and dig for it. But let's go ahead and dive into this little quick video. Let me I gotta fix the desktop audio so you can hear that. Give me just 1 second. You would have been listening and nothing would have been happening. I think that's the source here. No, that's not the source. We're gonna back it up. We're having a slight technical difficulty here. I'll get this lined out pretty quickly. It doesn't take long. Where is it at? There it is. Okay. All right, now here we go.
残酷な天使のように少年よ神話になれ青い風が今胸のドアを叩いても私だけを
I think this is really, really well done.
微笑んでるあなたそっとくれるもの求めることに夢中で運命さえまだ知らない痛いけな瞳だけどいつか気づくでしょうその背中には遥か未来目指すための羽があること残酷な天使の
Flop comedy.
窓辺からやがて飛び立つほっと走る
Pocket sad.
突然思い出を裏切るなら
No urethra.
抱いて輝く少年よ神話になれ
King of the Hill. There you go. So that was that. I thought that was pretty well done. Whoever the heck did that. I hope you guys enjoyed that. Yeah, I thought that was a really good mashup. That's really all that I had for the live stream was that video. That was something that was shared to me earlier. Mr. Z, that video was a anime recreation of the theme song to King of the Hill that somebody fan created. Let me make sure I give credit to whoever created that. If this is the creator, I don't know if this is the person that even created it. Yes, Gamblor, Gamblor on YouTube. That is their only video. That is their only video. It is 2.5 million views on it, and that's the only video that they've ever created. So they made it 5 years ago, so that sounds like around the time of the great COVID. So they probably created that video during COVID, and that's kind of funny. I think they used their time for that. There was one more thing I wanted to talk about, actually. Let me see if I can find the. There was a podcast interview that somebody told me about in our Discord. We do have a community Discord for Bois. If anybody is interested in that, I could try to get that shared to you guys. So let's look this up real fast. King of the Hill. Ronnie Chiang is the comedian. I believe is his name. He's the new voice of Khan. So that's the replacement that we have for Khan. His name is Ronnie Chiang. So he was on He was on Ari Shafir's podcast, I believe, is how the story goes. Yeah, he was on Ari Shafir's. He was on the You Be Trippin' with Ari Shafir, and Ronnie Chiang is the new voice. The transcript from You Be Trippin' says, "I'm the new voice of Khan," and then Ari Shafir said, "What happened to old Khan?" He was not Asian, is what Ronnie Chiang said. He wasn't an Asian guy. And Ronnie Chiang is just saying that it's cool because it was one of the shows that he watched as a kid. And then Ari Shafir said, "I didn't know it was still on." And he was like, "Well, it's not on. It hasn't been on, but there's a new season and it's not a reboot. It's a continuation." So, yeah, if you want to go check out You'd Be Trippin', the episode is Europe with Ronnie Chiang.
Acme Joy makes top-of-the-line adult products, provides sex toys like male masturbators, penis pumps, cock rings, anal stimulators, realistic dildos, and sex dolls, etc. Founded in 2011, Acme Joy has long held the belief everyone deserves a better orgasm. Acme Joy prides itself on being able to satisfy a wide range of sexual needs and provide a greater variety of orgasms. It adheres to the idea that everyone deserves a better orgasm. Whether you want to experience surreal oral sex pleasure, true to slight intercourse, or even more intense anal stimulation, Acme Joy will always offer something beyond your imagination. Acme Joy's goal is to provide high-quality products at the optimal prices to every user, as well as superior customer service. Go to acmejoy.com.
Stay connected no matter where you are with eSIM-X. Say goodbye to expensive roaming charges and physical SIM cards. With access to over 200 global carriers, we make mobile connectivity seamless and affordable for travelers worldwide. Join the future of communication today at eSIMX.com. That's ESIMX.com.
King of the Hill, Don Woke, not really. The voice actor didn't want to do the voice and said that probably best, somebody else recast it. So they recasted it, and it's Ronnie Chiang. If you don't know who Ronnie Chiang is, he is a pretty funny Asian comedian. He's got specials. He's actually a Malaysian-born actor. He's a senior. Oh, that's where I remember him from the most. Is he was a senior correspondent on The Daily Show. He's also been in Crazy Rich Asians, the movie. Ronnie is Malaysian Chinese. Let's see. Yeah, he was in the movie Crazy Rich Asians. He was in Godzilla vs. Kong. Kung Fu Panda 4. Movie called Joyride. I know he's got some comedy specials. I think his comedy special might, I don't know. Yeah, it's on Netflix. Speakeasy. I know he's got a new one out. I guess that's what he was on Ari Shafir for, promoting it, but it's called Love to Hate It. So yeah, if you want to go give him a check out, support some of the stuff that Ronnie Chiang is doing, he will be the new neighbor of Hank Hill. Sufa Newsom phones. That'll be him, Ronnie Chiang. I wonder if he's going to do more than one of their voices, which we don't really know any more than just that. He'll be interesting to see, but yeah, he is on the Daily Show as well. If you like the Daily Show. So yeah, like I said, I don't really have much left to talk about besides those two things. I wanted to share that one video. Yeah, he might do Ted Wasana, maybe Shane, who knows? Maybe he fills the role for a few of those characters. If those characters are, they're not really too many episodes with those guys. There's maybe a handful of episodes with them anyway throughout the 13 season run. So maybe they don't even make an appearance these first 2 seasons. And maybe if they do, it's just a mention. Maybe they're just mentioned. Maybe we don't really have an episode that's just with Ted Wasana or Shane Wasana in them yet. Maybe we don't get that the first season, maybe not the second season. Maybe if they go 3, 4, 5 seasons, we might see them down the line. They're not even super crucial to the storyline. So if they never brought him back, or if you just saw him as a background character, that would be extremely understandable. I would like to know more. I'm more concerned. I'm less concerned with the Sufa Newsomfo and family voices than I am. Yeah, but there's even Khan heavy episodes that they don't show up in. They always show up in the Khan episodes that are heavy about like him trying to get on the golf course or him trying to have like fluid progression at his work. I don't think they like the episode where he becomes a redneck and he starts fighting, like he does the street fighting stuff. I don't think Ted Wasana even mentioned there or even brought up in that episode. That's a super Khan heavy episode. And then there's plenty of Bobby Connie centric episodes where Shane's not even where he's the afterthought. The ones that, yeah, like you said, the ones that I'm more interested about is what happens with Luann and Lucky, what happens with Dale Gribble. Those are the 3 that are really the biggest on my radar. If you go back, we had an interview with one of Johnny Hardwick's friends. We had an interview with him, an exclusive interview right after Johnny Hardwick passed away. And he gave us the first inside scoop before, I guess before anybody really knew on social media or anything like that. He had told us that they had recorded episodes already with Johnny Hardwick's voice. So I'm interested to see if somewhere along the way, and I think it would be ironic for them to use AI for a conspiracy theorist's voice, but if they take all of the already recorded voice that they have for the show, they take all of the 13 seasons of Dale Gribble and they train an AI voice machine or whatever it is that they do program to sound like him. I wonder if they would go about that. It's got a few episodes in the can. I think they said like 4 or 5, something like that. But after that, it would be interesting to see what it's going to sound like and if it's really noticeable. I know those shows in the past that have lost the main voice actor, not to death, but to scandals. One of them being Justin Roiland. He had a big scandal where they fired him. He's the creator of it, but once you create it doesn't mean you own it. Fired him from Rick and Morty, and then they have indistinguishable voice actors. I couldn't tell the difference. I've lined up the Justin Roiland voice with the other voices and listened to them right after each other, and they sound exactly the same. There's no different intonation. There's no different sound. There's no different pitch problems. But it is hard to minimize Dale. Yeah, Arthur. But the thing is, and it's a sad fact of life, is that there are there's going to be somebody who could do that voice out there physically that's a human being and sound indistinguishable. It's just the reality of voice acting and how good people are at their jobs and how good people are at mimic and imitation of other voices and things like that. I've seen it too many times on YouTube where you have some amateur guy that's not Hank Hill, that's not Peggy Hill, that's not Luann, that's not Lucky, and they hit it so good that if they practiced it all day, every day, and that became their job, I feel like you just couldn't really tell the difference. I just don't think I don't think that there's any way that they don't find somebody. There's definitely a human being out there that will sound identical to Dale Gribble. They'll sound just as good and will do just as good of a job. The difference is Johnny Hardwick transcended Dale and Dale transcended him. They were both like these greater than life characters. And I want to say Johnny Hardwick is a character too. If you've ever listened to anything of his on YouTube, the guy really was, a lot of him is in Dale. So they're like one and the same to me from everything that I've watched of Johnny Hardwick, because I always kept up with him on YouTube and stuff. And during COVID, he was heavy posting stuff, and he's always kind of had a little presence there. So, and he had a presence in some of the King of the Hill groups. Yeah, blah, blah, blah. It is just Rusty today. No Mike. We've been going on now about 22 minutes. It's just me chatting with you, YouTube chat. Just yakking it up a little bit. We discussed I uploaded a video for everybody, so if you want to go back and check that out later on, you can. It was the King of the Hill animation, King of the Hill anime opening that somebody had created. Gamblor, GAMBLOR on YouTube.com. He created it, or she. I'm not sure what or who they are. And then we also talked about the new voice of Khan, which is Ronnie Chiang. Yeah, I miss Johnny too. Johnny Hardwick was a larger than life figure. He was well known in the Rainy Street area of Austin. Ironically, Rainy Street. He was well known in that area. And that area, if anybody knows anything about Austin, that area now in Austin is not what it used to be. So it used to be this district of bungalow style homes and just this real homey feeling place. And the great beast of progress has went down there and kind of just leveled a lot of these homes, because it used to be a neighborhood like as early as 2001, 2, 3, when I had been down there before as a teenager. It was just beautiful homes. It was just these nice little antique, homes all up and down the street. But if you go down there now, it's unrecognizable. It's these high rises. They got skyscrapers going up, 50, 60 floor skyscrapers. What's up, Marcus Summers? How you doing there, bud? Big hitter. But now it's just not the same. It's down at about Lady Bird Lake is where it's at. Beautiful area. But Johnny was known to walk through this area because that's where he lived at in Austin at one time. But he was known to walk through this area barefoot with his dog and just talk to people on the street, So I'm sure as Austin itself has changed, I'm sure that Johnny, it wasn't something that he appreciated. I'm sure he didn't like all of the rapid changes that were happening in Austin right there at the end. So as Rainy Street itself died, we lost Johnny too. So rest in peace to Johnny Hardwick. We do appreciate everything that he left for us. To continue watching the 13 seasons of King of the Hill and everything he's got on YouTube. But I don't really have anything else, guys. I think that's about it. If there's anything else anybody in the chat wants to talk about, I've got another 10, 15 minutes we can kill here. But if not, I'm going to probably call it here. This has been fun, and I appreciate you guys coming and hanging out with us. This has been a fun experience to stream solo for you guys. But I guess if nobody has anything else, you could go to the YouTube, go to youtube.com/@BWAAAKOTH. Go ahead and please hit the follow, hit the notification bell, thumbs up a couple videos, leave some comments. I do reply to every comment that's left, positive and negative. If you want to send us an email, you can send us an email at bwaaakoth.com. We would appreciate if you got something to say, got something on your mind, something you want to talk about, just go ahead and shoot us an email. Also, we're going to start trying to get some fans on the show a little bit. We've kind of slacked off on that promise. I wanted to get more fans. We've had quite a few people on over the years that we've done it, and I want to get some more fans involved. One of them being Luke. Luke, I want to get you on. Luke even wanted to fly down to the studio, so we might even arrange that and have Luke come in studio with us, and we'll appreciate him for the license plate thing. I thought that was pretty cool to see somebody with a King of the Hill license plate. Whether he got it for the love of the show or the love of this show, we appreciate it. Yeah, blah, blah, blah. The love of the hill is real, and we appreciate all of our fans, man. We really do. We appreciate the time that you guys take to interact with us and watch our show, whether you watch it here live with us or you watch it on your own. It really is a humbling experience. It really is really humbling to know that all my life I got told to shut up because I like to talk too much, and then now there's people out there that actively take the time out of their day to listen to me speak. So whether it's me and Mike or me alone here, I do appreciate it. And I'm sure Mason appreciates you guys listening to us too, because it keeps him with something to do. Gives him a good production job, which we appreciate him a lot. He's been with us for a long time now for the show. He wasn't there at the very beginning, but he's been there. You know, he got here as quick as he could, as they say. So again, I'm going to sign off here. This has been King of the Hill, the one with just Rusty. We appreciate you guys, and stick around. We've got more stuff coming. This was just a impromptu thing. Mike was out, and I didn't want to leave you guys with some replay of something that you've already listened to or already heard. So for everybody that's listening on Spotify, Apple, Pocket Casts, wherever else you get your audio formatted podcasts, we appreciate you guys listening and sticking with us as well. And again, if you guys ever want to just come hang out with us on the live stream, you could always come on over to YouTube. We're as consistent as we can be with life happening, and we do appreciate you guys. So you can find us at BWAAAKOTH, and that's on all social media. And with that, there's only one thing left to say, and that is We Matanye. We Matanye indeed.
This has been a Rogue Media Network production.